let's talk a little bit about what Biden's saying about immigration. He signed 3 executive orders today aimed at Trump's hardline immigration policies, including a task force designed to reunite families separated at the United States-Mexico border. The task force will be chaired by the Department of Homeland Security Secretary and work across the United States government along with partners. As we previously discussed on a prior show, CNN reported that First Lady Jill Biden is expected to take an active role in the task force. It's going to be charged with identifying all the children separated from their parents or legal guardians on the southern border, facilitating and enabling the reunification of children with their families, and providing regular reports to the president. The consequences of the zero tolerance policy, which led to the separations of thousands of families, are still felt today. Now, here is just a point I want to make, because you always hear some stupid person say, well, what are these kids coming here? The kids didn't choose to come here.
Right.
Parents brought them here. They were together as a family at the border, and then Donald Trump separated them. He separated them because he wanted to charge the parents with a crime. And now these parents got deported. Children were in one jail, parents in another jail, sometimes in cages. And in the end, these children don't have parents anymore. Nobody knows where these parents are.
Right. They didn't choose this.
Correct. So anybody who says anything other than they have 100% empathy for these children,
Right.
there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
All right. They didn't choose to come here. They didn't wake up one morning in another country and say, you know what, I'm going to take a long trek to the United States. Their parents brought them here. They brought them to the border, and the government separated them, and now they have no parents. So lawyers are unable to reach 611 parents. 611 children are missing their parents right now.
Jeez.
Taken from their families by U.S. border officials at the demand, because it was demanded by Donald Trump, between 2017 and 2018. Now, the Justice Department has rescinded the family separation, although Trump was still doing it. It is now ended completely since Biden has taken office. Cases of separated families are going to be examined on an individual basis to determine what to do with them and where to find their parents. Now, another executive order that was signed today is going to focus on providing support to Central America to stem the flow of migrants to the U.S.-Mexico border and provide other pathways to migrate to the United States without having to journey north through very dangerous territories. We talked about on the other day Caravans, and how Caravans get, people in America in the news, Caravans come, it sounds like, an army of people are coming to invade.
Uh-huh.
The rationale behind Caravans is it's such a dangerous trip from where people live to the Mexican border that they have to come together in groups in order to survive the trip. And then you say, well, let them stay where they are. If somebody is willing to risk their life, have to band together in a caravan, live in a tent for 6 to 9 months, leave their home, leave everything that they have behind, and live in a tent on a border for 6 to 9 months, they got to be leaving something really, really bad.
Absolutely.
Okay? Nobody does this on their own volition. That life's not bad, but I heard life's better in America. I'll go check it out. Let me go take a caravan all the way through, very dangerous situation and live on a border for 9 months. And people were doing it. It wasn't a choice. It was a necessity.
Yeah.
Well, one of the executive orders, and it seems smart, maybe not politically smart for Biden, but smart in terms of policy, is to send money to Central America to see if they can bolster these countries and make these countries more habitable, safer.
So people wouldn't have to flex.
Now why I say it seems like smart policy, because now you don't have this problem at the border anymore. Instead of having to build a wall, how much money are they going to give? Is it going to make much of a difference? Who knows? And why I say it's probably not very smart politically, but smart as a humanitarian. So I give him credit for it.
Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.